Excuse me. One question. Do you love your mother?
Yes, of course I do.
हाँ करते हैं.
हाँ ये कौन सा सवाल है.
सब लोग अपने मॉम से प्यार करते हैं.
What if I tell you that your mother has cheated you?
Obviously not. What do you mean cheated? हो ही नहीं सकता ऐसा.
I think you too have been possibly cheated by your mother. You don't believe me. Let me prove it to you.
Do you get periods?
Yes, I do.
And what about period pain?
I do get period pains.
Have you heard of anyone who's complaining about period pain?
Yeah, one of my friend. She doesn't come to school that time.
Means I never had period pain actually, but my daughter, who is like in 20s, she suffered a lot for her pains.
Everyone says boys don't cry. Boys never cry. Obviously, why will boys cry? They don't have to experience periods every month. Neither they have to go through period pain. And it's just not fair to say that boys are strong. It's we girls who are really strong. We women are more courageous. Because we have to bear the discomfort of period pain. And from a very young age, we are mentally prepared to bear this pain. But you all have been cheated, I know. What's exactly going on in your mind? What's there to cheat in? Period pain, right? Well, I feel cheated. That's because my mom always told me that periods are painful. I bore the pain and you have to bear it too. There's just no way out of it. Mom, you lied. Anyway, your moms would also have told you exactly the same thing. Haven't they? Right? Because they have been saying this for so long, we all have started believing this is true. We feel so. Isn't it? Well, what if I tell you that period pain is not normal and there's a cure for period pain too? Shocked. Are you feeling cheated? You are right. I felt very cheated. But it's so strange that Mom herself had taught me that it's wrong to cheat. And Mom herself cheated? I mean, aches, pain, cramps. You all feel the same during periods, right? And none of us want to experience this in our normal life. That's why we all girls hate periods, correct? When I started getting my periods, I always used to complain to God. I used to ask Him, why didn't you make me a boy? Men don't get pain, right? Men don't get pain because they don't get periods. But why do only we girls get periods? Let's first understand why do we get periods. Periods are an essential part of a girl's reproductive cycle. Reproduction, birth of babies. Oops, why am I blushing? You must be aware that in reproduction, a female egg combines with a male sperm to form a baby. The female egg alone can't make a baby. If the male sperm is absent, then the female egg also doesn't have any use. And that's why our body throws the egg out of the body. This process of removing the unutilized female egg out of the body is called as periods. Every girl gets periods. Periods start at the age of 12 or 13 and repeat once every 28 to 30 days. So this is what periods are. And I hope you all have understood the process correctly. But do people around us understand it? Well, I don't think so, because they believe in so many superstitions regarding periods. Don't enter the kitchen. Don't wash your hair. Don't touch the pickle. Don't touch this, don't touch that. What's this, yaar? Have you been told any of this while you were on your periods? Well, I have been told some of these things. Can I share a secret? I always used to secretly eat the pickle. It's my favorite. nothing happened to the pickle. So why do we believe in these superstitions? After understanding the process of periods, I feel that there can be no life without periods. On the other hand, it's also true that periods do give some troubles and they affect your concentration as well. Your happy, worry-free life suddenly goes for a toss. One study has also found out that when girls start getting their periods, they lose their confidence. If girls are not correctly educated on periods, they will definitely lose their confidence. If your periods are too painful and you are told to just suffer in silence, won't you lose your confidence? If you have to miss your school due to periods, won't you lose your confidence? But I don't want you to lose your confidence. That's why I'm here talking to you today. Let's be clear on one thing first. Periods are natural. Yes, you heard that right. Biologically, periods are as important for the body as is the process of breathing. Imagine, is it possible to breathe without lungs? Similarly, if there are no female eggs, how will babies be born? If periods are natural, then why are we hesitant to have a discussion on it? If we have any discomfort in our lungs, like cough, do we feel ashamed to discuss about it with the doctor? Then why don't we see a doctor to treat our period problems? Tell me, do you have any answer? You don't, right? Do you experience period pain?
हाँ.
Yes, lot.
It's been okay, I guess. A little bit of pain here and there, but I've not been through I've heard a lot of, bad stories, but...
Are you comfortable discussing period problems with your mother?
No.
मॉम के साथ तो नहीं किया था, पर कॉलेज में आने के बाद दोस्तों से ज़रूर शेयर किया था ये प्रॉब्लम के बारे में।
अरे यार
See, why are we so ashamed, yaar? Today on social media, in movies and everywhere, we talk about so many topics which were once considered taboo. But then why are we so ashamed to discuss about period pain? Why aren't we comfortable in openly discussing period problems with our moms? If not moms, who else do we discuss the problem with? The truth is that period problems are not discussed openly in any household. And because there's no discussion, we start believing in wrong facts and superstitions, like period pain. Have you ever missed school or college because of immense period pain? Well, I used to have very painful periods. Forget going to school. I used to just lie down on bed. I'm sure this is also the story of many of you. Possibly, some of you must be going through period pain right now. I'm sure nobody knows. Why? But why have we decided to silently suffer from period pain? Look, it's not completely our fault too. Actually, we are made to believe that period pain is normal. How? By these fake consolations we are given during every period. When we are told, pain is normal during periods. Periods are painful. You are a girl. You will have to bear this pain. If period pain is unbearable, how are you going to bear labor pain? It's this pain that differentiates the women from the men. People say such things and we believe it too. And in some time, we start believing that a girl is required to endure pain every month. The outcome of this is something like this.
Period pain के बारे में आपकी मम्मी ने आपसे क्या कहा है?
ये नहीं सोओगे तो कल माँ कैसे बनेगी?
It's normal. जब पीरियड्स आए थे तब बताया था कि ये सब लड़कियों को होता है, सफर करना पड़ता है.
You have to bear it, you have to tolerate it. मतलब there is no other way.
It's normal. सबको होता है ये.
Now, what if I tell you that period pain is not normal? Will you believe me? Yes. Periods are normal, but period pain is not. The reality is that Period pain is a disease. Yes, my friends, you heard that right. Period pain is actually a disease. And how can a disease be normal or healthy? Yes, my friends, you heard that right. Period pain is actually a disease. Hearing it for the first time, right? Disease means not at ease. Body not at ease. Dysmenorrhea. Now you say it once. Dysmenorrhea. Have you ever heard about dysmenorrhea? You haven't, right? Hearing it for the first time? You have always been told that it's normal to have pain during periods. But in reality, period pain is a disease that is known as dysmenorrhea. Maybe your mom never told you about it, cause even she didn't have any idea. Say it once more. Dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea. Now repeat. That's right. And this is certainly not normal. So, haven't you been cheated? So then even your mom has probably been cheated. You may be feeling that you are the only one not aware about dysmenorrhea. Even in big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bengaluru, where the society is considered quite progressive and forward-thinking, a large majority of girls and their moms are not aware of dysmenorrhea.
Periods are normal, but period pain is not. Period pain जो है, इसका actually एक medical term है जिसको हम कहते हैं dysmenorrhea. क्या इसके बारे में आपको किसी ने बताया था?
नहीं.
So this is in a way sort of a cheating, right? I mean, you did not get information of this kind from anywhere, not even from your mother.
Yeah, I can say that.
Don't feel bad, cheating हम सबके मामले में हुई है because ना हमें पता था, ना हमारी mom को शायद पता था.
She never told me. Actually, she never told me about periods also.
Cheating आपके साथ हुई है, लेकिन cheating शायद आपकी मम्मी और आपकी नानी के साथ भी हुई हो.
हाँ.
Do you realize it's a pattern, it's a chain reaction? We are here to break this cheat chain. We are here to, tell people that periods are normal, but period pain is not normal and we have a cure for that.
The situation today, my friends, is that period pain is India's biggest undetected and ignored gynecological problem. Gynecology means science related to the reproductive system of women. The problem of dysmenorrhea is so vast that 80% of girls in India suffer from dysmenorrhea. Due to dysmenorrhea, 68% girls miss their school. I studied in a co-education school where boys and girls used to study together. But in my class, never did a girl win the 100% attendance award. Maybe dysmenorrhea could have been the reason for it. Not just this. Due to dysmenorrhea, 60% girls report inability to participate in sports. If your aim is to win an Olympic medal, can you afford to miss a match? Forget about the match. Can you afford to skip even a training session? Dysmenorrhea can be so painful that 77% women are unable to do even basic household work. Sometimes I used to have so much pain that I used to spend the entire day lying on the bed with a hot water bag. And when you think about your career, dysmenorrhea can be a huge hurdle there too. Because 50% working women remain absent at work due to dysmenorrhea. When frequent absenteeism prevents the women from fulfilling their work responsibilities, dysmenorrhea becomes a hurdle in your career. Imagine, how big is this problem of dysmenorrhea? So we have clearly understood that period pain is a disease. But have you ever wondered, why do periods cause pain? Remember I told you, periods is the process of removing the unutilized female egg out of the body, but biologically this process is a bit more complex. Let's understand this in detail. Female reproductive organs consist of ovaries and uterus. Ovaries release the female egg. When the male sperm and female egg combine to develop a baby, the uterus needs a healthy and nurturing environment. Think, if you throw a fruit seed in the ground, Will it automatically grow into a tree? It will not. You will have to water the seed, nourish it with fertilizers and sunlight. Basically, you'll have to take care of the seed. In the same way, for the egg to develop into a baby, the uterus creates a nurturing environment. Because of this, the lining of the uterus becomes thick. When the male sperm is absent, I had explained that the body expels the egg out of the body. Along with the egg, the thick lining of the uterus is also expelled out of the body. Expulsion of this lining causes bleeding. That causes damage to the uterus cells. Because of this, a chemical named prostaglandin is released. You can also remember prostaglandin by the nickname of pain chemical. Prostaglandin causes contraction in the uterus, and these contractions cause pain in the uterus muscles. When prostaglandin is released in larger quantities, the pain is also more intense. These are the reasons of period pain. And we have now understood that period pain means dysmenorrhea is not normal. And we must not ignore it. There's neither any bravery in bearing period pain, nor will you get any recognition for it, because the world simply believes that period pain is normal. Once again, I repeat, period pain meaning dysmenorrhea has a cure. In fact, for the first time in India, we also ran a campaign to fight against period pain. Why suffer silently? Chup-chap kyun sahe? Through this campaign, Blue Cross Laboratories created awareness that periods are normal, period pain is not, among many college girls. To know more about this campaign, visit www.painfulperiods.in. You can also follow us on social media. Pain is not the only symptom of dysmenorrhea. There are many other symptoms of dysmenorrhea, like nausea, vomiting. Many girls suffer from vomiting during dysmenorrhea. Pain in the lower back or thighs. Menstrual migraine, headache, lightheadedness, a feeling that you'll faint, constipation, loose motions, bloating, small and large blood clots in your periods, and mood swings. Go! Usually, mood swings begin 2 to 3 days before the onset of your periods. This is a very common symptom and is popularly known as PMS. The full form of PMS is premenstrual syndrome, meaning the problems associated before the onset of your periods. Do you get these symptoms during your periods? Arey, please don't go. Don't get scared by learning about so many symptoms. While we shouldn't ignore these symptoms, we must remember that dysmenorrhea can be treated. And if there's a treatment available, there's no question of silently suffering from these symptoms. That's why I'm saying, my friends, do not be scared of dysmenorrhea. So many celebrities from Bollywood and the TV world have openly expressed their opinions on this topic. Thing is for sure, dysmenorrhea can't stop you from being successful if you don't ignore it and get it treated. Your success depends on your hard work and dedication. But if you ignore dysmenorrhea, then it can surely impede your success. You have understood what periods are. You have also understood what dysmenorrhea is and about its symptoms. So now let's understand how can we look to find a treatment for dysmenorrhea.
The first thing that all of you need to remember is that dysmenorrhea can be treated. There is no bravery in suffering from dysmenorrhea. That's why you must not ignore dysmenorrhea. And if you have dysmenorrhea symptoms, then you must consult a gynecologist, that is a female specialist doctor. The earlier you treat dysmenorrhea, the better it is for you. A stitch in time saves 9. That's why you shouldn't delay it. If you have dysmenorrhea symptoms, then you must visit a gynecologist without any hesitation. We gynecologists can get you freedom from period pain.
By the way, how will you tell all these things to your mom or your sister? After all, only your mom or your sister will take you to a gynecologist. I have a simple solution for this. Visit www.painfulperiods.in. Click on Dysmenorrhea Education. Now click on Posters. Through this poster, you can tell your mom or sister the symptoms you suffer from. You can also download the poster and take it to a gynecologist. Will you do this? Promise? Pakka promise. Friends, girls are shining across in every field. The entire team of India's Mangalyaan mission consisted of women. Information technology, medicine, politics, and even in the army, women are achieving success. Imagine if all these women would have given up on their dreams because of dysmenorrhea, would they have been successful? Probably not. So you also must not accept defeat against dysmenorrhea. Imagine if in every period you lose out on 3 days due to dysmenorrhea, then this becomes 36 days in a year. That means you lose out on a month every year. And in 10 years, you would have lost on 360 days. This means you would lose out on an entire year of your life. Imagine, you could do so much and achieve so much in this 1 year. That's why you and I together have to fight dysmenorrhea. Remember, periods are normal, but period pain is not. So if you treat dysmenorrhea, you will never have to miss your school and college, never have to skip your studies, never have to miss a match, never have to miss out on life. Defeat dysmenorrhea and keep marching towards success. Okay friends, now it's time to say goodbye. Knowledge increases by sharing. So please share all that you have learned today with your friends and family. Once more, do not suffer silently. Seek treatment. Until then, bye.